Fotorama is a Mexican toy company that offers a great variety of toys and games for kids of all ages. Their main objective is to sell these toys in a funny, creative, and goofy way. For example, we have here a game called Joaquín el Albañil and another one called Juan Calacas. In the other side, they have another product line. They sell backpacks with all the licenses of TV shows for kids. For example, Superman, Batman, all the superheroes from the DC comics. They have backpacks of SpongeBob, Rick and Morty, and all the TV shows that are a kind of a boom right now in the industry. The stores where you can find this product line of backpacks of Fotorama in Mexico are Amazon, El Palacio Hierro, Oxxo, Chedraui, La Comer, Sears, Soriana, Walmart, Coppel, Liverpool, and Bodega Aurrera. All of these stores offer online shopping. The only one that doesn't is Oxxo, obviously. And in the other side, we have the social media presence. Fotorama has a YouTube channel with 500 subscribers. And in the other hand, they have an Instagram account with more than 1,000 followers. Here we have a buyer persona customer example of Fotorama. Obviously, the ones that buy these toys, these games, and these backpacks for their children are their parents. So let's take a look. The third stage is the moment of purchase, and basically it's where the customer will buy the backpack. For example, you have a Batman backpack in Amazon for 700 pesos, and you have a Batman backpack in Bodega Aurrera for 800 pesos. So based on this, the customer will buy the backpack. Finally, we have the loyalty loop. Here, the customer will see if he got satisfied by the product and if he or she will buy again a product of Fotorama.
Right, for the search engine marketing strategy, we did Google Ads campaigns, and this was our results. Our objective was to increase traffic to Fotorama's website. We did this with a budget of 600 pesos in a time frame of 3 weeks. Our target were users aged between 25 and 34 years old, and mainly mobile users. Our campaign type was divided into 3: Google Ads display, search, and video. And our results were, we had 26,420 impressions. We had 587 clicks in our ads. That's a 2.21 click-through rate. The highest clicks we had were on Sunday, March the 26th. And the majority of clicks came from Google and from YouTube. And we had a strong CTR for partner websites. Our key takeaways of this strategy and for this campaign is that the Fotorama Google Ads campaign, we could say, achieved its objective of driving traffic into the website despite the limited time and the limited budget. We did this through effective targeting with messaging and the use of display search and video campaigns, and this contributed to the campaign success. Now, we think that for the future and for other campaigns, we could be more specific, specifically with keywords that could help our campaign succeed further. And then the optimizations were, we realized that Sunday was the day with the highest number of clicks, and this helps us so we can monitorize the campaign, its performance, and so we can optimize accordingly for future campaigns. And the click-through rate was strong as I said, for the time frame and for the budget we had. This demonstrated the effectiveness of the targeting and the messaging strategies, and it suggests potential for even greater success in a larger budget and a longer time frame.
Hello everyone, my name is Anwar Llamas, and today I'm going to be presenting about Fotorama's SEO strategy, specifically about their results, and I'm going to give some recommendations in order for them to improve in this aspect. First, I'm going to talk about their strengths based on the results they obtained through Nibbler. Some of the positive things they did was that all pages were found to use defined headlines and titles, which obviously has a direct impact on search engines. The same happens with meta tags and URL format, which is pretty well written. Then the freshness of their web page is really good. They are constantly eliminating information that is not relevant anymore, and they're adding information that is relevant over the time. The last time they updated their website was on March 9, 2023, which is pretty good. Then in terms of product information, they are really solid, since if you click in any product that is displayed on Fotorama's webpage, you will find precise information about it, which obviously it's very good. It improves the purchase experience for the customer. And another positive point is that Fotorama obtained a 7.9 overall score, which is much higher than Hasbro, which is a direct competitor. Hasbro obtained a 4.5 overall score, which talks about the things that Fotorama is doing well over the competition. Now I'm going to talk about the weaknesses. First of all, the web page design isn't pretty solid. They have a lot of areas of improvement. The typography they use and other visual elements make the web page look old, and that's why the first picture on the present slide is our new proposal of web page for Fotorama: clean, simple, and easy to use. Then they lack a lot of keywords and they lack alternative text, which obviously complicates things when people when images can't be displayed correctly. Then there are connectivity issues between its website and social media, specifically with their Twitter account. So they obviously have to fix this so people can be redirected correctly to their social media. And then some negative thing we could say is that Mattel obtained an overall score of 9 in Nibbler, which is higher than Fotorama, which talks about the fact that Fotorama, although they had a good grade, they still have to work a lot in order to improve. And although there were no broken links, they have 8 links that have no describing text about their destination, which obviously makes the user experience a little bit worse. In conclusion, we think that Fotorama has the potential to be one of the most important Mexican enterprises because of what they represent in our country and their long history. However, they have a lot of areas of opportunity. They have to improve a lot in their digital strategies, in their SEO strategies. They have to boost their technology, their social media, and obviously they would have to try to hire specialized employees in terms of e-commerce and online marketing. And another thing we propose, and we think it's important, is that Fotorama must do benchmark activities. They should observe what other companies, important companies within the industry are doing, such as Mattel, so they can adapt certain and specific activities to their operations and obviously generate and add value to them. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tyron Robertson, and I will be talking about the social media strategy. First off, what are our goals? We want to potentialize how we get to our potential customers. So more than anything, we just want to convince people to choose us to sell our product, and once it's sold, thanks to our quality, will create happiness towards the customers and loyalty so that they recurrently keep buying our products. Talking about the SMART goals, more than anything, what we want to do is create a metric towards how are we going to achieve these goals, and more than anything, our SMART goals are based around penetrating audiences and how are we going to do this through presence on social media. And what we're trying to measure is how we grow on social media to be able to keep getting to new places and potential customers. Also, talking about our customers, what is our target audience? We have our profile of our target audience divided into 2. Mostly both people in the age of 35, and more than anything, what we're looking to sell to is people that are with a cheap budget, like around 500 pesos, and that are just starting to establish themselves in the adult world, in the working world. One of them, Maria, trying to provide for her children and give them toys, and another, Santiago, who's more like a collector. So more than anything, what we're trying to penetrate is parents and collectors. Talking about the competition, what we have analyzed is that Hasbro, Mattel, and Lego have great presence online and great engagement with their audiences by posting a lot and creating alliances with people's favorite influencers. And also, we shouldn't see this as like threatening. More than anything, we should see it as an inspiration, to find inspiration. So what we want to is to take from them that they create more attractive content, and also that they have interaction with influencers and special events, which helps them have cross-target audiences with us. Also, auditing, what we have noticed is that they don't have great presence online. They don't really engage with their fans because they don't post as much. And this causes that less people would want to follow him, as we can see in Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. If you compare it to the slide before, we don't have the same amount of engagement that the other brands have. So it's an area of opportunity. For content strategy, what we want to do is we'll keep promoting our products. And obviously, as we will keep seeing in the future, we'll alliances with different influencers that will sell our product. Now, for social media networks, the 3 main networks that we will be using is Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and customize each content or every post that we use for every different social media. And more than anything, is trying to promote our products. Okay, now that we are talking about performance, how we're going to track this performance is every 8 weeks we would want to see the growth in followers, the interaction with our stories, how many people watch them, how many people react to them, how many people share them, the clicks that we get on our different posts, the likes that we get on our different posts, and how many shares we're getting in each post. And now talking about our activity calendar, here we have every one of our strategies, how we're going to execute them, and the different ways that our SEM, SEO, and our influencers are going to work through the calendar year in 12 months. And finally, we have our crisis management plan and communications plan. So more than anything, we don't want to be improvising when we have any type of problems. So more than anything, this is just a standard communication plan and how we're going to handle different crises through which content we're going to offer through crisis management team, our crisis communication plan, crisis response procedures, risk assessments, and business continuity plan through a process where we are going to be alert, assess the problems, activate the plan, administer any type of faulty problems, and adjourn what happened.
Hi, I'm Maria Ariola, and I'm going to be talking about the content marketing and Instagram influencers that we would be using for Fotorama. So basically, we came up with 3 influencers that would be the best option for Fotorama. Why? Because these 3 influencers are moms. They are actually young moms, so they are very keen to recommending new things for those moms that are watching their stories on Instagram or posts on Instagram that are looking for new products with great quality for their kids. So these 3 influencers are Merca, which is the first one that we will be talking about. The second one is Andy Benavides, and the third one is Ana Giro. So moving on with Merca, she is also known as Mel sin letras chiquitas or Mamá sin letras chiquitas because she talks about motherhood with all the ups and downs and the tough moments without sugarcoating it. So she often shares in her platforms products that are great quality, and she talks about the products that have left her disappointed. So the way that we would be working with Merca is every August and December, which are our high sales points because of it being back to school. And because in December, even though it's not back to school, a lot of people renew their school supplies because they've already had the wear and tear of the 6 months of the school year. So during August and December, during 2 years, that would be for 2,000 pesos, taking into consideration that she would only have to have a total of around 4 posts. It's pretty accessible. So that's what we would be doing for Mel sin letras chiquitas. And then moving on to Andy Benavides, she has around 1.4 million followers at the moment. She's a Monterrey influencer, so she's known for being like very fancy and having the best quality of everything. She has 4 beautiful little girls, and she really likes to share like the luxuries of these little girls, such as having huge events, huge parties, and she blogs all this process, talking with the different people that will be serving at the party. The people she shares the company where she's going to buy the balloons, where she's going to buy the different plates and everything. So what we would be doing would be very aware of the next event she's going to have, and offer our backpacks as party favors for her daughter's friends that will join the party. So we would be giving this as a gift, hoping that she uploads our products through Instagram stories and gives us a shout out. And then the third influencer that we would be working with would be Ana Giro, and she at the moment has 2 little girls. The first one is about to be at the age where she goes to kindergarten, and actually we know this influencer, so it would be also as a gift. So we would be giving our backpack to her, letting her little girl choose the backpack and gift it to her. So, and plus we have seen that her daughter is interested in one of the characters that we have as a backpack. So I think she would be very interested in this trade. And she is very into, Ana Giro, the mom, is very into these sparkly things for her daughter. And we hope to be the main company or brand of backpacks that she uses for the rest of her life. So those are the 3 influencers. Thank you.